Hey guys, my name is Excitement and today we're going to go over another Destiny 2 video. Today we're going to have a huge complete guide for you to prepare for Shadowkeep, weapons, armor, all that stuff. So yeah, we're going to go over everything, all stuff that you need for Shadowkeep. It would really help me out guys if you hit that subscribe button and join the channel and the community. It would help very deeply in my videos, so if you can, please click that subscribe button to not miss any more Destiny 2 videos from my channel, and also like this video to show your support on the channel too. So let's get right into the video. So let's get into it. So first of all, for my first tip that you need to prepare for Shadowkeep is get as high as you can before it launches. So that means doing all the flashpoints, doing all the milestones before Shadowkeep launches each week. Get grinding about 10 to 20 light per week. I know that's a lot of commitment of time into playing Destiny, and I know some people don't have enough time to play that. But get the Solstice armor. I know it's not going to go to the max level, max power level as when you get the Majestic set, but I know it gets 10 to 20 power level increase. So if you get that up and then you just do more milestones and tons of bounties. So put in, like, for the Solstice armor, it might take you, I would put that as your first objective because that's ending August 27th. But as soon as that's done, for all of the rest of August and all of September, put your commitment, and some of August if you finish the armor early, and your commitment playing public events, doing all the milestones, crucible matches, bounties, all that. You'll probably get 15 to 20 light per week, or maybe per day if you're a raider. If you want to play raids, get the new raids, try to get the raid armor. That can also help you a lot, so that's kind of a cool boost. You get up to 747, probably 730 at that point in time if you're not that high enough, if you were just starting out at 700, and then you'd be probably 750 by like the end of August or like beginning of September, and you can go play other games for a while, or you want to level up your other characters till October starts. And remember, you do get a one-time free boost for one of your characters to already get the Shadowkeep, so I would suggest you get 2 characters all the way up to 750 max, and if you want to, and if you do buy Shadowkeep, you do get 1 boost already up for one of your characters for already up to like 750-ish, 730, just ready to finish and skip all the campaigns all the way up to Shadowkeep. So please know that for the next time. So that is my first tip for Shadowkeep. Alright, so you got as high as possible as you can for the first tip. The second tip is going to involve a little bit of some grinding and a little bit of some luck. Next tip, I want you to stock up on lots of exotic engrams and keys in the Postmaster. So, of course, if you're new to Destiny, exotic engrams are technically awesome exotics, and they'll be collected or from exotic engrams, and you would usually go into the tower and decrypt them. But now they got rid of those, and you don't have more exotic engrams to decrypt. And when you pick up an exotic engram on, like, when you're killing an enemy, you would magically get an exotic now. No exotic engrams. So the way you want to do this is try to have a lot of space in your Postmaster fill, so get everything out of your Postmaster, and the next time an exotic engram drops, just don't collect it at all. Try to avoid it at all times, and then try to leave that activity or just never open it, so that will go to your Postmaster. And try to stock up on lots of exotic engrams at a time, so when Shadowkeep launches, you will have a big chance, or not a big chance, but a chance to get a Shadowkeep exotic if it's like a luck, because I feel like the Monte Carlo is not going to be a quest exotic. It's going to be like just a normal exotic that you get from luck, like last year, like back in Destiny 1. So you're going to get a chance, and if you get a lot of exotic engrams now and you get a head start, then you will have a head start in Shadowkeep for getting an exotic like that. For the next thing is getting keys. If you don't know what keys are, they're Leviathan keys, and they drop from every the first 3 encounters in the Leviathan. And when you get these keys, they unlock a chest. These chests only grant year 1 exotics, but the power level could be going sky high, so that might give you a little boost for that too. Also, it's a nice farm for getting legendary shards and glimmer if you can dismantle them if you already have them. So It's a nice farm for getting resources and getting any year 1 exotics you don't have. So it's a nice tip that you should use before Shadowkeep launches if you want to get some more resources and might get some year 1 exotics before year 3 comes out. So that will be my second step of getting exotic Engrams and keys for Shadowkeep. So you're already as high as you possibly can, and you're already grinding exotics and keys. What else do you need? Well, for me, what happened in Forsaken, remember it was level 50 for the max for Forsaken. I got up to level 34 to 36 on my first run, and was day 1, I was already level 36 in the first 15-20 minutes of the launch. It was crazy how I got up that fast. I was literally just completing daily bounties and weekly bounties from each vendor. So this is what I want you to do. After you finish all the Solstice armor, after you're done, grind out the 15 and 20 bounties from Solstice of Heroes before that ends, because you're going to keep those, because those will give you Solstice key fragments, but you won't need those anymore, but it will still give you a Solstice bounty, and that will still give you experience, so that's going to give you a nice boost. Daily bounties from Crucible and Vanguard will also do something good. Gunsmith, Drifter, and Hawthorne and Clan bounties are also going to give up to 15 to 20, and those will give you a lot. So, and you forgot the Patrol Zone bounties. Just heads up that the weekly bounties, if they're going to give you a legendary gear, they won't give you gear 770, because that bounty, I'm pretty sure, was already in that season, and that season won't give you any, that bounty won't give you anything over 750, but it will give you Glimmer and experience and legendary shards, which I still think you should need, and it's going to give you a huge grind for that. It's going to give you a nice big head start on the levels, and it's going to help you way quicker. So remember to do your 3 bounties. Keep those. I think you can get 9 bounties in each planet, so 5 planets. So you already have 20 done, and you already have 60 done from all the dailies, because there are going to be 15 bounties from Crucible and Vanguard. There's going to be 10 bounties from Drifter. You could use the Forges, just wait on those, never use those. We got Hawthorne Clan bounties, you got the Menagerie bounties, you got tons of bounties that you could do, and you could stock up on those in September, so you could still do them if you need them for a quest, but after that you could keep them all on 2 weeks before Shadowkeep launches. You're going to get a lot of stuff done, so that is going to be my third tip for you to prepare you for, is stock up on all daily and weekly bounties before Shadowkeep. So really, right now, you're already doing lots of things that are going to help you throughout Shadowkeep when it starts. But for another thing, I want you, if you have any uncompleted exotic or Pinnacle weapon quests that you haven't completed that, please finish them up, but do not collect those exotics at the very end. Wait till Shadowkeep, or you could finish the exotic quests when Shadowkeep launches, whatever comes first. But when you get those quests, you're going to get 6 to 10 power level increase already when you finish those quests and exotics. And those will be super quick for you, and you're going to get a lot of power level from each exotic. And you can infuse those because you're already getting a lot of gunsmith, 5 to 10 gunsmith enhancement cores, and you can always use legendary shards, 10 for each week, to get 1 enhancement core from the spider. You're going to get a lot of enhancement cores, you're going to get a lot of materials, resources from the bounties that we just did, so you'll be able to infuse, which I don't think is a good idea, because infusion at this time is really not a great thing to do, because it's really just annoying, but when you want to get exotics, you're probably going to get some stuff at already 770, 780, 790, if it's going to be 850 as the power level gap, or 900, then you're still going to get a lot of 800, 810 stuff after the campaign's done, and you're going to get a lot of stuff. But you should try to finish the quests and all this stuff after you finish the campaign, because after you hit that handicap of getting all the rares done, then you're going to need some gear, and from the exotic quests you get 810, 820, 830, all that stuff, and you'll be already going rocking prime engrams, bounties, already that stuff, and a lot of glimmer, and you can buy some stuff if you need to, if there's any purchases that you need to buy from the spider or Erismorn or anything like that. So yeah, so for my next step is finishing any uncompleted exotic quests and Pinnacle weapons. So that's my next step for grinding for and preparing for Shadowkeep. So far, you already have a bunch of things done. You have grinding for exotic armor. You're already as high as what you possibly can. You're already grinding daily bounties, and you're already almost getting a lot of power level from your uncompleted exotic quests and pinnacle weapons. Now, here comes the armor that you're going to need. So, on August 14th, Bungie is doing a huge stream on all the Armor 2.0 customization stuff. So the armor that most people will probably have guaranteed is really just doing the Solstice Majestic set armor and trying to masterwork it. If you can, you don't need to, but trying to do that. So the armor I would suggest just for you to get is just from now till August 27th, just grind your way to getting the Majestic set Solstice of Heroes armor, so you'll be all ready for the Armor 2.0, because that will be Armor 2.0 when Shadowkeep launches on October 1st. So you're going to get guaranteed Armor 2.0 when Shadowkeep launches on October 1st. So there will be some sets that will get Armor 2.0, but why not just get a guaranteed set on day one instead of grinding your way for another whole set for Armor 2.0 with the legs and the armor and the chest piece and the helmet and all that stuff. So for now, just get the Solstice of Fears armor. The glows look amazing in my appearance. In my opinion, the art glow is my favorite. Comment down below what's your favorite glow. But for armor, I would suggest just getting the Majestic set armor set, because that set will be Armor 2.0 when it comes out. By the way, go on Bungie's stream on YouTube, Twitter, or mixer.com/Bungie, and they are streaming on August 14th, 2019 on Armor 2.0 reveal stream. Subscribe and like to stay tuned for that on the channel, and I will keep you updated. By the way, for another tip that I think you should do for Shadowkeep, is dismantle all your Bright Dust items, because on Shadowkeep, all the items that you acquired from Eververse will not be dismantled for Bright Dust. It will be Glimmer or Legendary Shards. So dismantle all your stuff now before Shadowkeep launches, so you can get Bright Dust, all your items, and then when Shadowkeep launches, you can get all of the stuff from Eververse just from Glimmer and Legendary Shards, which I think is an amazing thing. So dismantle your ships, sparrows, and yeah, those things, and if you did get the armor, dismantle that quickly too, before Shadowkeep, because you will get those armor as like ornaments, because all the Eververse ornament will be like ornaments on one armor set. So yeah, that will be a cool thing. So all the armor from year 1 and year 2 will be on that, so that will be cool. And the next armor for year 3, of course, for season 8 for Shadowkeep. So just a heads up that you should always dismantle all your Bright Dust items before Shadowkeep. You can keep them till like all the way to September, but on the last week of September, just be sure to get rid of all your Bright Dust items, so you will get tons of Bright Dust, and you can use that in the Eververse store, and you get to keep your items, and you can reacquire them in Shadowkeep. Just a heads up if you have forgotten about that. So that will be the next tip for Shadowkeep. So for the next tip for you to prepare for Shadowkeep is just getting a really good ghost shell for you. It's a nice little tip that you should get for Shadowkeep. It's going to be because chests, gear, all that stuff. Because I know everyone right now on Social Fears, the EAZ, you could use those European Dead Zone shells that could help you. Exotic ghost shells, the Sagara ghost shell is really helpful for Mercury. But as soon as Shadowkeep launches, and you're going to get all that Bright Dust that you just dismantled, and you will get to require them for Glimmer again. But you're going to have all that Bright Dust. When Shadowkeep launches and you go to the Eververse store in the tower and you don't start the campaign, you can probably buy some ghost shells that have random perks that will get you some stuff that you need for the moon. You're going to get some things like 5% extra for leveling. Like, you're going to need some leveling perks, and you could use some perks to find chests too in the moon, so that can help you with some gear to find. So that's going to help you with some adventures there, because it's going to be double the size. So ghost shells is a really good method, because it can help you get Glimmer, level up faster, and find chests. So for my next tip is for you to find a really good exotic ghost shell or legendary ghost shell when Shadowkeep arrives on day 1, go to the tower, go to Eververse, get one, and it's going to help you very much. So try to get that, and that will be my next tip for you to prepare for Shadowkeep. So for my next tip, it's going to be kind of a tip that involves you for you to do literally nothing. Just have one requirement of having good internet, and that is a tip of doing farms. For doing the forge farms, for doing legendaries, I know, I'm just going to say it again, if you don't know about it, it's just getting all the way super low when you're doing the Black Army forges, so it would say you're repeating the forges and you're going to get a lot of the patrol zone things, and this kind of helps a lot for the tribute hall. But again, you could do this for Solstice of Heroes, that will help too. But if you are going to try to need a lot of resources that could help you, again, this will be a nice farm for some glimmer and stuff like that. So I would suggest you do some of the farms that people say on YouTube, because those farms are really good. And my friend IRVP did a forge thing. I will link in the description below if you want to see IRVP's forge glitch thing, AFK farm thing. So that will be one of the things that is a nice thing for you to do. So those farms will be my next method. So go on YouTube, try to see some methods that King farms, forge farm, all that stuff, because those are going to give you a lot of resources per time, and you might need those if you don't want to do some of the bounties. So this kind of can help you for some of the bounty time. So this will literally just have a good internet, stable internet, and when you leave home, just keep your PlayStation on or something like that to go to work or anything, and when you come back, you're going to have a lot of resources already there, and you can check in the Destiny 2 companion app if it's working. You can see how much resources you have in the Postmaster, because it will go to the Postmaster, not to your inventory, and you're going to get a lot of resources. So farms will be my next method for Shadowkeep, for preparing for it. So you're probably asking me, where are the weapons at? So I made 2 videos. I made one video right here up on the screen, 10 weapons you need before Destiny 2 Shadowkeep. I made 2 videos, one for PvP and one for PvE. These videos are like really good. They have 10 weapons with some honorable mentions. These weapons were picked from me and my supporters, and I would advise you go and watch this video too if you want to check out where the weapons are. It's really good video if you want to know which weapons you should need before Shadowkeep. All the weapons I've listed are down there, and I'll put it in the description below. So if you want to check out that PvP video, and I also made a PvP video for knowing all the PvP weapons if you like comp and stuff like that. So please check that out if you like all those 10 minutes. So if you are new here, please check out those 2 videos also. So we already have about like 4 guides already up on my channel for Shadowkeep. So if you are new here, please look at those 2 videos if you want to know for anything more about like Shadowkeep. And remember, this video is all about tips, so here is one of my tips to watch 2 of my videos if you want to. One is about PvE and PvP, and they will list a lot of weapons there. So that would be my next tip, of course. So we hit the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed my tips and my tricks and for the armor and the weapons and the ghost shells and all that stuff. I hope you did enjoy it though. By the way, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button and not miss any more Destiny 2 content. I know 60 to 70% of you don't hit subscribe when you watch some of my videos, so I hope that you would click that subscribe button and not miss any more Destiny 2 content. And yeah, so if you did like this guide and you want me to put more guides, please put in the description more guides for Shadowkeep, and I love this guide or something like that. So I'll try to make more guides for Shadowkeep. And yeah, so this was another guide I just wanted to put out there. I hope you did enjoy it. And again, thank you for almost all the time we spent together just going over things. I hope you wish you luck on your Solstice armor. And yeah, wish you luck, guys, on your prep time. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.